Many of you are aware of Hollywood's love affair of explosions, car chases, and very loud and big guns. The question I'd like to ask you folks is, what do the following movies have in common? Apocalypse Now, Heat, Blood Diamond and Platoon, Flight of the Phoenix, and Die Another Day, District B-13, Dead Presidents, Black Hawk Down, Hotel Rwanda, The Park Is Mine, Lord of War, Courage Under Fire, In the Army Now, Rambo 3, Delta Force 2, The Iron Triangle, Tears of the Sun, No Country for Old Men, Stealth, Big Trouble in Little China, Green Zone, and Hot Fuzz. All of the aforementioned movies use the Type 56. But this does not account for the countless movies and TV shows out there that have used AK-47s on screen, and they never even realized that they probably had at least a few, if not mostly, Type 56s mixed in with the batch. The AK family of weapons is the most prolific weapon found on planet Earth. What most people do not realize is that the true AK-47 is actually a very rare find. It was commissioned in 1947 in Soviet Russia, so as you can imagine, they're antiques by now. Which is why actually most of the AKs in circulation today are not true AK-47s, but they might be Soviet-derived, subcontracted, made in countries like Czechoslovakia when it did exist, and Bulgaria and other countries that would have built the AK-47 for the Soviets, so it's not a true 47. Of the total AK population of planet Earth, 1/5 of them are actually Chinese-made Type 56s. So what are the differences between an AK-47 and a Type 56, you may be asking? Well, here to demonstrate, we have a Tokyo Marui AK-47 and a real sword Type 56. The differences. The first chief and main difference between the two is in the front sight. On an AK-47, the front sight is ring-shaped, but it's open on the top. This is common with pretty much all AK-47s. Unique to the Type 56, the front iron sight is a completely closed ring. This is the dead giveaway that this is a Type 56. Not all AK-47s and Type 56s have bayonets on them, but when they do, unique to the Type 56 is the swing-out bayonet. Type 56s are among the newest of the AK family available today. They are among the cheapest AKs and the easiest to find. This makes the Type 56 one of the easiest 56s to source today, which is exactly why Hollywood acquires Type 56s very often and simply passes them off as AK-47s, or in the situations where there is a stickler for detail, they simply just drill out the front post so it looks like an AK-47. The original Soviet AK-47 had steel with a blued finish. However, soon after production they switched to a parkerized finish because it was cheaper and quicker to build. The Chinese Type 56, however, started and continues to be blue finished to this day, as is the real sword AEG version with this fabulous blued steel finish. The wood furniture on the real sword shows real attention to detail. It's real wood, unlike the Tokyo Marui's imitation wood, which is actually something else entirely. Now, there are better wood furniture for AKs out there, but of course this isn't realistic because real AK family weapons do not have perfect quality wood. So what the Type 56 actually does is it doesn't make a nice AK, it makes a highly realistic Type 56. The wood looks like the real kind of furniture you'd find on such family of weapons, right down to the minor imperfection detail on the edges of the panels, where you've got little nicks and scratches. But the varnish quality is very high, ensuring wear will be realistic as well as good. We could go on talking about this gun for hours and hours, so how about we just get on with shooting the damn thing? real sword Type 56. Redwolfairsoft.com. Okay.